right? Yeah. Click on OK.
No.
Say compound. Actually, it will go. This will go in compound, so that's why it is not letting you, because it's Dreamweaver. It's fixed. It's not. So compound and hover. A hover. Compound and A hover.
Mine went through.
It's fine. Just select compound. If your tag is gone through, it's fine. If not, then just pick up compound, right? A hover. Click on OK. In your type color. Yeah. In your text color, pick up this color 1C7 293 and say underline.
You are working on the same.
I'm saying A hover. Yeah. I'm saying A hover. Type this color and underline.
Okay.
Okay.
1C7 293.
Someone to show us figure in design.
Sorry?
Can check.
What color is this?
No. I mean, can we check how it looks actually in design? Because now okay.
I think you have to be live.
Like,
Does it show you? Yeah. In live it will. Apply. Okay. If you go to, I hope your CSS is saved.
yeah.
Sorry? Are you doing individually colors? Okay, because your maybe Facebook is not linked yet, is that right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what. If once you set them hyperlinks, it automatically change the colors. It's fine. Is that okay? Sorry.
these changed.
Yeah, because they're not linked yet. So if they're linked, they will be hyperlinks, right? So at the moment, they're not hyperlinks. Is that okay? So once you've done your A hover and a effect which you wanted to do, is there any other setting which you need to do?
Excuse me,
Yes.
A over affects which part of the
This is what affects them.
Ah, okay. Oh, we can't see it. Just have to click on this.
Not click hover over.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
So your hover colors are done. Your hyperlink, your pages are hyperlinked already, right? HOVER.
HOVER. A hover.
A colon hover. A in with here. A colon. That's old. It's gone in between. This is old. This is what we've done. A hover, the color. Now we've not set any font specific for the website, but if you were, then you make sure that you set the font for the whole page, whatever font you want. Yeah, you can set it for body, and it'll apply to all your text and everything. But what I'm saying is, make sure you choose a font. Does that make sense for the website? If you don't want to have a default font, and on top of that, there are two styles which we should record for any CSS. Those are your heading colors. Your heading colors. Obviously, we've not made anything heading in this page, but you are going to make that in a consequent pages. Is that right? So it's a good practice to put that somewhere. Basically, you have to have a heading color, which I haven't set. Does that make sense? I haven't set any font or style for H1. Does that make sense? I haven't set that anywhere in my page yet. Is that okay? So this is your
Question about headings. H2, H3, H4, H5. They go in CSS 2 or no? Just in CSS? I mean HTML4 or it's semantical?
they are semantical. You can go up till 6, but they are sub levels. H2 should always go within H1.
In HTML4 or no? Not.
No, I mean on your page, if you have H1, you will have H2.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say is the text, basically how you arrange them, you can only have one H1, you should only have one H1 on page. You can have as many H2s, as many H3s, but H3 will always be something which is describing within H2. Does that make sense? Obviously, it's not a container tag. You're not going to put H3 within H2 in writing. But the topics should go in that hierarchy. They are sequential. They are semantically connected. You just don't. It's not the size element. Does that make sense? But you can go to H6.
Yeah.
But in CSS, I haven't really seen anybody using H6.
No.
H3 or H4, only on a descriptive, on a very descriptive website, you have till H4.
It's like falling into like paragraphs.
Yeah, because you have your paragraphs. How it's we don't put that much data only. We don't have that hierarchy. But yes, if there is a website which has got a lot of information, or it is a descriptive website where there is a lot of, then your first section is heading, your second section is supposed to be heading 2. Any section within that will be H3 and a subsection will be H4.
So in HTML4, no.
We used to, but people never used to use it semantically. We did had it in HTML4, but people never understood what H1, H2 and H4 are. Does that make sense? People only used it, and I mean, if I tell you frankly, people who've done academic, they understand what that semantic is. People who were learning web design, just web design, for them it was just a tag, H1 and H6, they're just tags. They never connected it semantically. So all older websites, you will see that error. Does that make sense? That they have not used that correctly. I don't know how many of you use Word? How many of you use headings in that?
Sometimes.
So people still don't use that semantically in Word also. It's supposed to be used in the same way in Word. Does that make sense? But people just copy that for the format or the size. It's not about that. It's about the semantic arrangement of your text. So people who were learning web design, they just saw that as a tag, headings from 1 to 6. So size, pick up the size, whichever you want, and just give that tag. No, it's not. It's not meant to be for that. It's supposed to be a section within section, and then so on. Does that make sense? So sub levels. But so this is what it is. Obviously, I've left this left, center, and right, and content ID too. It doesn't have to be there. If you don't want it, it doesn't have to be there. Does that make sense? But there's nothing in this page which we need to add. You might want to worry about the height of this image. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
You want to discuss the height of this image. It's 100% fine, but the height is not going to be this much. Is that right? This is not what you want. So you decide whether you want 200 or 300. And how will you write down the CSS for that now? How would you write down the CSS for that?
For the image.
Yes, what you do is from here, you select this image, is that right? And you click on plus. Computer will automatically tell you what is the grouping level for that. Does that make sense? You can take the banner wrapper out if you want to. It just means that within that banner, within the div banner, there is an image, and I want that image to have a height of, let's say, 200 pixels. Yeah, it's going to be a compound.
Yeah, compound and then.
Height 200 pixels.
No,
In box.
Selector name.
That is hash banner img. That's the selector.
Okay.
I haven't. Yeah, body and just to change the font.
Mine didn't change.
Does it look too stretched?
Yes.
I'm not sure before because
200. I have put 200. How much? No, just go out of this and see.
PX.
This is not saved, James. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If it looks stretched, try to change slightly. Make it 250. I mean, I just gave an idea. If it should not look stretched. The whole idea is that it looks fine. 250 is fine, I guess. 250 is fine. No, go to your page. This one here it will. It's not a. Yeah. Yeah, that's better now. If you're still not happy, you can go 300. Depend. What I'm trying to say is, how were you happy with older one, the way it was? Are you okay with this?
300.
300 is.
Yeah,
And I do navigation in Brabant before Baden. I looks nice.
300 is
Can I leave
alright.
that? Not in header.
It was never in header. We didn't had it in header.
Oh,
No, we didn't had it. It is in wrapper only. It is in wrapper, but 300 is better. 300 is better. Huh?
250 is better.
Baden. No. I don't about navigation.
Our navigation was all. Oh, your navigation is in header.
So I move it to my brother before Baden.
Okay.
Because
Too high, too close.
and I have here.
Yeah, because there's a space in between, isn't it?
I will check my
Yeah, we can move it, it'll come down. Or you can give a top margin, it's fine. 300, how much have you given? 300, fine. Can we please save this page now?
300 quick.
Alright, let's save it.
No.
It's height, why would it be width? Yes.
Yeah, ours is what?
Yeah, ours is close because we have put our nav in the header, isn't it? If you're not happy, move your nav into wrapper. It'll be fine because they'll have the same height. Your banner and your nav has got the same width. Dana?
Just my navigation pictures are so stretched.
Change that to 24. Doesn't it? If
I
it,
did there on 24.
Which
Just
one?
I move it to brother.
The navigation.
no, it's there's gonna be still the screen resolution is different, so that's why. Then home and this one looks quite.
Yeah, blurry.
I don't know why. But because even if it is a 75%, even if they will move, it will be still the same. On Jane's machine, I changed the nav to 50%. Jana,
Sorry?
I changed his nav to 50%. Yeah. In your, that's what you will have to. But this is why I said that they will always be slight. And we changed your to 150 pixels, isn't it? James,
Yes.
we changed that to you.
Different, honestly. When I put in brother, it's not stretched like in header. You see now, I don't because I have.
Yeah, the reason, because, okay, can I say something?
Yeah,
Because you are, look, when I move my, what do you call, div nav, is that right? If I completely pick up my div nav from here, this one, and drop that in my wrapper basically. Here's my wrapper, so I'm just going to pick up this and bring that in wrapper, right? I've moved my nav from header to nav, right? What has happened is, what will happen because of that? There are two things which are going to happen. Here and here. Right? We said this as 75%, right?
Yeah.
This means 75% of header, which is 100%. But wrapper is 75%. So the 75% of the wrapper, so it's more smaller. So it's gone in the center and the buttons are small. And obviously there's a space on top. It's up to you, where do you deem it correct? Does that make sense? According to your design, where do you want to put them to look where, decide whether, if it's still not working for you there, you move it down. Is that okay? But I told you there is going to be fundamental problem with this because they were not created properly. They should have had been fixed with. Does that make sense? Because if you look at it, home is fat,
Yeah.
FAQ is fat, and about other contact us is like thin person squashed up between the two, isn't it? That's what
And
it looks like.
really
Yeah, that's the thing. Back at home, I like chugging and staying up all the space. It reminds me of being on the bus. You know, this is not on the train. Do you understand? They have to be done correctly. They were not done correctly. Do you understand? You can change them in Photoshop or you can create them altogether again.
Yeah.
But this is what I said. You know, when you will be asked to check the images, this is what you're checking. The people who provide you the images, they'll say they are fine, but whether they are fine or not, you are the best judge. And many clients will give you the website saying they are beautiful. Do you understand? They will tell you they are just lovely. They are my original images, but that effect might not be there. So sometimes it's hard to convince the clients to give you the better images. Isabella is smiling, so maybe she's worked in an organization. They would have said these pictures are lovely, and upload them. It happens. Like, you know what? But let's say this is it. Save this page. Now what we need, once we've saved this page, remember that we've done the meta tags, we've done our navigation, our links are done. Is that okay? So now what we do is, we do save as, no, we do save as index. Yeah. We do save as index. And can you please change this? London College Master, you're saving it as index, right? Is that okay? Can you just remove this master, London College Master, just remove the title. Don't say index, nobody says London College index, right? Just say London College, that's all. From the title. Yeah, we'll still keep the master. We'll keep calling it master. But this is index, is that right? We save this file as index. This is London College. Is that okay? Save.
Okay.
Sorry, what? Excel.
Can you start over, please?
All I've done is file save as index.
But before that, just delete master.
No, I did master, I did save as index, and when I went to index, I changed this title from London College Master to just London College, and then save all. No, you still have to save again,
What?
because it won't save the changes. It won't save the changes. What happened?
Okay, index, that's it.
Index, yes, that's it. Oh, yes.
Because you have this, so if you can
Close
this.
File save. Yeah, it's file save. You can delete that from your folder, Jana, from here. You will have an extra file. Just delete that so that you don't get confused. No, we are not doing anything. All the pages, because if you're doing a save as, the links are there, the CSS links, you're not doing anything, right? Can I close index? Once you've saved it, can you close index?
Yes.
Close index. Yes. Yeah.
So, when it's here, that doesn't mean it's saved. It's saved. Because this is my index.
Saved. Yes.
Yeah, it's a,
Yeah, just save. It's not saved because you changed that.
yeah.
Now say hit save.
Yeah, I said.
And if you close, it will say, do you want to save?
No.
So we close.
We close the index. We're not closing master. When you are back on master, say file.
I just click on save.
Yes.
Okay. And close that.
Yes.
Okay.
I am on. Can you all look here, because when I am assuming you know save as, but you are telling me you don't know save as. So file, save as. I'm back on my master. I've closed my index. Is that right? Save as. I'm going to call this as about us. Is that okay? Now here I'm going to tell us. You can call it London College, but I'm going to change it to say about London College. Is okay? I just said the title. Wait. I've set the title as about London College. Does that make sense? Why is my page doing this?
The master. Save as.
So still master.
Oh, my machine. I don't know why does this. My machine does this.
Okay. So we will do the same for the second page.
Yeah, you do say yes.
Okay.
We have to move it up.
It's
Of course.
it's jinxed.
This is S
No,
and then
save it again.
Save.
As
Sorry, what Anna? I don't know. It seems suddenly that like somebody else takes the control over my machine, but it doesn't. As if somebody is remotely controlling. Look, this now I'm not even close. It's like a ghost sitting, or there is somebody remotely controlling my machine. Oh, look again. Anyways, that's.
on Friday you can stay at home.
Okay, I'm gonna close. Is everybody done? Have you done a save as?
We have made
So we make it now about this.
Yes.
change it.
Do we need to change the website?
Sorry?
Do we need to change the website?
We will. I don't want to do that now because otherwise so much confusion. Once we've closed every file, then we open each file individually and go and make changes where you want to. Otherwise, the way everybody is saying they can't save as, I don't want to take that risk.
And close.
Yes.
Okay.
Now,
The reason for that is because when people are doing that, sometimes people just mess out all the files, because they were not careful which page did they save as. I don't want that. I don't want that system. Master, save as index, change the title, close that file. Master, save as about us, change the title at least. Does that make sense?
why you don't change title before save as?
You can't.
Here.
Done?
I can't do on master because then you change it on master. I don't want that. If somebody hits save, they will change it on master. That's more riskier. Because at the moment there's no way to find out also which file is which. It's just the name, and if somebody is not being careful, they just. So about us close,
We could have the
file, save as, and FAQ. And here I will just call London College frequently asked questions. I'm going to write down full. Does that make sense? I'm writing down full. File, save, and close. And then your file last is contact us. I called it London College Contact.
We close that as well.
Now, different people work differently. You want to write down here somewhere that which page are you on. You want to indicate here which page are you on. Does that make sense? That's completely up to you. How do you want to indicate what page are you on, right? But according to me, if you just go to master and view that in browser, is that okay? Can you see the title? It says London College Master.
Yeah.
If you click on home, you are on London College. That means you are in an index. If you are in about us, you're going to be on about. FAQ, your FAQ. Contact us, your contact us. So all the pages, you can go to any page from any page. It's done. You can go from here or you go from up. It's just done. The linking, the major part is linking your website with all the pages. Which does that make sense? So all the pages are linked with all the pages. Now you have to go and change the content on every page if you like. right? You can go and change the images if you like on every page. We will do that on every page. We will go and we can change the banner. The first thing to do is, now obviously these are steps. You go on every page, you change your meta tags. You're not creating them again, you're just changing the description if you like. Does that make sense? Because author will remain the same, the date last updated will remain the same, but it's the description. If you want to change that on every page, or if the keywords you want to change on every page, is that right? And I'll change the banner image and I'll put the content in as well. Is that okay? Is everybody's now we will not do anything to master, so we can close master. Does it make sense? We don't need master, we can close master.
Which one we shall open, the index or?
We will open index first. The first of the file which we will open is index, right? We won't need to change any meta tag or nothing. We won't even need to change the banner, because if this is the banner you wanted on the first page, then that is it. Does that make sense? You don't really need to change that. You need to go to this section, your one center and right, and the content too. Is that right? These are the two sections which need to be changed. Now in your folder, they did give you the content, isn't it? They gave you the contents for each page. In your assets folder, there was index.txt, there was about.txt, there was a fact.txt. So I can go to index.txt, pick up whatever they have. Does that make sense? Why choose us? I'm going to put that in my content 2 area.
On the content too.
I'm going to put that in content 2.
Okay. Content two, yeah.
I'm going to put it on content 2.
The about us.
No, index. There is a
The content in content two.
no, that is index. I picked up the content from index.txt.
Ah, okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry? Yeah. And in center, I've brought another image if you want to bring it. I'm not saying you have to. In the center area, I've brought another image.
You will put an image.
You don't have to. I'm just putting that to show you. I've just put 2 images there, and there is why choose us. I'm just going to move. Why choose us? I've selected that as heading 1. make sure you go back to your code and put this whole thing in paragraph tag. And I don't want to write down this, the text they've given us. Can you see the LCOC? Usually you won't have to make any corrections, but it doesn't seem right. So I'm just going to say London College. Is that?
How do we change the
I've just changed it. I've just made it heading 1. I've just put these 2 images in. Made this, put this heading, by choosers, and just the text.
Okay. Are you replace the left content with London College?
Yeah, I wrote London College in left content, and I put in the center I put the image, and in the right I put the. Because you put this in the center area, right? Where did you put this? No, we're not putting this in the center, we're putting that in content too. That's why
Image.
the whole of the text stays in.
Maybe this college is not content.
True. Not the. Because obviously you don't have anything in your left side. I have that, so it's full. But once it's there, it will just go to its default places. You don't have to come then that starting from here, like if it is in. But it has come out. No, because that means your content is not enough. What happened? Just letting you know, because your footer is full, it's 100%. Our content was never full. Right? Because
So it's not
75,
from there.
it's probably gone out. So it's the div maybe in your old. Your content is not.
Comes like this.
Because you did format align centers using. So it added adding extra divs which you don't know where are they, maybe it's not close or like right again. Can you see this? Go that's your banner. It's your content one. It's your left. Right is closing here. That shows you color. And this space is closing here, which is not correct. Why? It's just one page, but then again here, you're gonna have this, I don't need this center. I don't know what is in the power. Here, I think I just is this align center. It is added to the div, but it's not closing. It's where you want it. This content, this should be your wrapper. This is extra. And that's also the which obviously will be there. These meta tags are going here. No matter what. They should be in your head. They should be in here. So what we've done is we've just wrote my message. It's just because it doesn't have, it's actually in one line only. Yeah. But now we might want a space between this images to just slightly be down, right? That's fine. But this is the text, is that right? This is your page. Why choosers? We will make when you are designing, we might have to highlight few words here and there, to increase the typography and all. But that's a second element. This is your first page. Is that okay? Just to increase the size here, this is your content block, right? We can add a top margin top to your content, or we can have add margins to these images, whichever way you want to work. But content one is this, so I can just move the content one slightly from. I can just add a top margin to my content one, but that obviously will affect every other page. Does that make sense? So, top.
Space only.
I have a space as well.
I do have a space.
Looks fine without any.
Yeah, me too. I just gave.
I have a space.
I've given 20, isn't it? Content one. 20 pixels, margin top 20.
So, but then we should have after that.
No, if you gave that to yesterday, we didn't. This is your layer. No, you didn't give.
No.
Everyone can go.
So why do I don't have, and why do you? Okay, anyways, that's.
How many pixels?
I just gave 20. Does that make sense? I just gave 20. It's up to you. How much do you want to give? How much do you want to see? But the whole idea is that you might want to put this there or that there. It's up to you completely. But what I meant to say is, at least your some structure is there which you can play around. So that's your index page. You will not have to change the meta tags because they will be the same. You won't have to change the description. It will be the same what you gave in master. But when we make the next of the pages, we will have to change. So is that okay?
No.
Why not?
Can I have a look?
But what is wrong? What is the issue?
Because I've put oh, I know what.
2 minutes, huh?
I know what I've done. So, content 2.
We've just given top margin to content 1.
Yeah. Is it border?
It's just margin, top.
Yes.
It's in box.
Yeah.
margin 20.
I will put 10.
That's put 10, 20, whatever you like.
Just stop, okay?
So that's your index page done. I'm just going to close that page because I don't want to make any more changes. I mean, I've done H1, so if I add the H1 styling, it will automatically apply to all the pages. So I don't really have to do it right now. So that's your index. We go to About Us. I've closed index. I've gone to About Us. Is okay? The layout is the same. The layout is not different. I've closed index and I've gone to About. And the title has already been changed, so it's fine. You go to code. You can go to description, where it says London College delivers that. You can say when was it founded, founded 60 years, 30 years back, or whatever. Does that make sense? You can change the description. The whole idea is we will have to change the description, right? And then we go and get the text for About Us, whatever they've given us for About Us. They've given us all this, isn't it?
What is About Us? Oh,
There is an About Us page.
yeah. I will put that in the header. Oh,
What? No, why will I put this? This is content. Why would I put in header?
content one.
Okay, I'm going to put the facilities in content too. Is that okay? I'm going to put whatever they've given us in facilities in.
Okay.
I've put facilities in content too, and I've made the word facilities heading 2.
We are not on the same page, no? We just close it.
I understand.
Yeah, and I'm gonna put the content they've given in About Us. The first paragraph in the left. The second paragraph in the center. Is that okay? And the third paragraph in the right.
Mine overlapping.
So in content, what have you put in content left?
The first paragraph.
Okay.
The first paragraph in left, the middle paragraph in center, the last paragraph in right. And then facilities is in content too.
I've got some silly question. Where did you put 20 pixels for margin for content one? I don't have this and still I have this white space. How is it possible? Maybe we didn't reset margin and page for 0 in the row selector.
But even if I haven't reset it as well, but still you are getting it, I don't know.
So if we didn't reset, I understand this margin thing. Yeah. But you said that we have some margin of 20 pixels as well. And I don't have. It's normal.
My one, have you cleared them, like clear borders?
I haven't. This is how it is at the moment. It's fine. It will not come in the same line. It's
No,
not.
because mine is back here.
Mine is here as well. Jana, mine is there as well because I've just put the picture in.
Okay.
Please make sure that you read your code because somewhere computer would have put a paragraph tag, somewhere it wouldn't have put a paragraph tag, and that is also going to be the difference. Because I know, because you have paragraph tag and I didn't have a paragraph tag. Anna, you had a paragraph tag on your images.
Just bit
Mm-hmm.
is like
In your home page, you have your paragraph tags in front of images.
yes,
That's why you have that space.
yes.
Because paragraph by default will start the next line, isn't it? So that's why.
No, need. Or we can leave it like that.
You can leave it like that if you want. I mean, if you have, this is what it is. Like you have to be sure of what you're writing down.
My picture took 100% of the width.
Why? 1 minute. I'll come and have a look.
Because I have it put like images to take 100%.
This is my second page.
So you change banner.
I changed the banner and I've changed, just put the text in front.
Just where can I put it? Because I put it the picture before the design. No, shall we put it in the column here?
I put it in here. Because we set the, because if you put it here, the images are set to 100%.
100%.
And if it's here, then it is 100. What 90% of this? So it depends on where you put that. But then we will talk about, because you said image 100%, it's giving so much problem. And you take that out, and then you do it individually, set them individually. Yeah?
Change the picture. And take this out.
Yes.
Just give it a minute to catch up.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything else. I'm just leaving it like this at the moment. James, you did again format align center.
I didn't mean to.
I think you've already done that in other pages. That's why it's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's not no harm in doing that. But as far as you consciously know that it's done. Isn't it? See there, program facility starts.
I have an issue with that. Yeah, with my, I don't know why, but it's
So there is an image at the end of the right.
so that one is a paragraph, right?
At
After facilities,
Mm-hmm.
it's paragraph.
Yeah.
after this.
This is
understand it's small, it starts from here, it's fine, we will fix that. We'll fix that. No, I've just inserted image in here.
So then what if she's the right component?
Yeah. Look, on your content too, can I just say something?
Yeah.
If you put image, guys, if you put image in here, the facility the facility starts from the next line, but obviously all that space would be wasted. Is that right? If I put this image in here or here, wherever you want, basically, it'll go all the way. Does that make sense? The text is here. It depends on how much have I used basically that space, but that doesn't matter. The image will go here as 100%. Is that right? So it is up to you. We'll try to, if you don't like it either way, there are ways to set up the classes. Does that make sense? But by default, I just dragged it basically. I just dragged it down. But what I'm trying to say is, this is how it's been set at the moment. Is that right? Remember, we are trying to complete the pages, put the content in. This is not finishing touches. You can always go back and say, this is not how I want it. Then you know that you have to write down an extra class or an ID for that, for fixing that. Do you understand my point? Now in this text also, can you see my paragraphs are too close?
Yeah.
So I'll have to give probably a universal paragraph margin, left margin. All my paragraphs should have some left margin, right? Or right margin, whichever you want, but left margin possibly. On all pages, right? Or you will have to go to specific one and change it. Do you understand? But I will not worry about that right now. You are supposed to make those observations, write on those classes later on. Is that okay? So for me, this page is done. And as you said, why did I don't know, why did I put this into different columns? It makes it more easier to read. It's more readable. When things are written down like this, it's like too much. Start from the left, go towards all the way to right,
Lost your line.
and then it just puts off people. Is that right? Multi-column layout is considered to be more readable. Instead of putting text all the way through, it is not readable. Small is readable. People think, okay, I've just read, that's not, the line's finished. I mean, that's the usability in our head. That's how we think. Does that make sense? That's why all three paragraphs are here. Because facilities was a new thing to talk about, that's why I wrote it down. Is that okay? Now, if you put your picture here and you are fine with that, it's still okay with me. If you want it there, it's up to you. Where do you want to put? You want it. You don't want it, you take it out. Does that make sense? It's not up to me. I'm just suggesting. This is the first steps which you will do when you were creating a website. Put the content in what they've given you, allocate the right images which go with that content, and then sit down and work on each page. I've not even given the colors to facilities as yet, isn't it? I haven't chosen that. So H2, that's your about us page. File and save all. And I can close this and I can open my frequently asked questions. Is that okay? Now,
when I put the paragraph, my footer just moved to the right.
it can't move to your right. You probably put the code in the wrong place.
I was in the wrong place.
Yes, you've not written. Footer can't move to the right if it was in the right place. It's something you've overwritten. Look at your code. In my frequently asked question, I will go to my frequently asked file. There are question and answers, is that right?
Yeah.
I'm just going to copy those questions all together. Copy. And in this section, literally, I don't want, I'm just going to put them in content too. Right? And I can get rid of my content 1 if I like to. You can get rid of your content 1 altogether. I've removed content 1 altogether from here. I don't need it.
Okay.
Click and delete. You click on it, you can see, can you see Abdullah on the bottom, you'll see content 1, content 2, content 3, right?
Yeah.
Just click on content 1 and delete it. You don't want that div. You don't, in this page, you don't need that div. Sorry. You put that in the center, that's why. Sarah, you put that, your questions in the center. You did not put that in content 2. I put that in content 2. Yeah, because it's gone here, but if you just, no, you're moving the, you need to take the text, not the, yeah. Put that in content 2. They should be, we'll think about that should that be all one paragraph? It shouldn't be actually one question. How do you want to put that? Does it make sense in separate paragraphs or, but we will need to color them or bold them. Does that make sense? To make it more presentable, I'm going to create a class which is a colored. So question is different color, answer is different color, and they should go, does it make sense? A question should be bold and a different color, and answer should not. Just JavaScript. If you want to, I mean, obviously there could be different ways of putting question and answers. You can put all questions together, answers are written somewhere at the bottom of the page. You can make them as bookmarks, but these are not long questions.
No.
Those are usually done with if the question is has got long answers. Here we will just format it. We will probably make question different color and question 2, all questions of the same color with bold. Does it make sense? And answer something else, just to make it look nicer. But otherwise, there's no need for that link thing. Is that okay? So, literally, your frequently asked question is done. Sorry? If you want to put an image, you can change the image here on the banner. If you don't want to, it's still okay. But yes, you can change the image. Or if you want to put any other image anywhere else, it's. I think there is another image which is bigger. Insert image. Isn't that? There's a computing.jpg, isn't it? So you can use that. Oh, you've got the same image. Anna's got the same image as mine. Yeah?
Also, we should maybe mention every single page that this one is packed with H1, this one about.
Yeah, we could do that. That's why I said we could actually add what page is it if you want, and make it as a heading if you like, or any other color. So file, save all, that's your frequently asked questions. You're left with your contactors, go to your contactors. I'll do this. I might not need content 2 on the in your frequent, no, you might need it. Just I'm going to, in my contact 2, I'm going to insert that map which has been given.
The map.
There are so many images here which are available. There is a map. There's the map. Here, images.
Can you just put it in content 1?
It's up to you where do you want to put it. You can put it in the center if you like. Does that make sense? It depends on where she wanna write it down. It's completely up to you.
Okay, contractors, what should we do?
We are still putting things in it. We have not done that yet. Have they given us anything else in It's not given us any information, isn't it? We just have to write down the address ourselves, basically.
And there's nothing. Yeah.
So we need to do this.
How much now?
So last year.
That's on the middle.
If we create this again, no,
Map on the middle. Left.
this will delete.
You get rid of content too.
You can. I haven't got rid of, but we don't need that. If you need it, keep it. If you don't need it, just get rid of it or something. I mean, I'm just trying to find out. They have not given us any address.
Okay. So.
So home, about us, frequently asked questions, and contact us. My contact us page doesn't look that great yet because I haven't really thought, because I don't think so there is a text file to say what is the contact, isn't it? Trying to think where is.
Okay, we're putting this on.
Just nothing at the moment. I'm just trying to think why they haven't given us the why don't I have a contact us image information in here. I've just put the map in basically.
Okay.
I've not done anything. I've just put the map, and there was something like how to get to. And I've left the rest, everything blank at the moment. Because there should be address going here. Does it make sense on the whichever? Either you get content. Either you get rid of content 1, or you get rid of content 2. How do you want to place those? I haven't changed any sizes, but yes, it will depend. It will depend where you are putting the images in. If you put them in the middle, then your content 2 will go at the side, isn't it? If you put the image on the right one, it will stay. It's just either way. Does it make sense? How do you want to write down that?
What is put on the address?
Oh, I haven't put that yet. Does it make sense? That's fine. I don't have the file. I'm not giving you the file. Yeah, because your map is there. Because we deleted content 2.
The overflow.
And I have my content was not taken in. I can't find this here. Has your div some div gone?
Contract.
is that understandable? Is that picture? Is that how you're gonna change meta tags on each page? You're gonna change the description on each page. In the meta